Hi guys, for today's tutorial, you will need a pair of scissors, a tapestry needle, a 5.5mm crochet hook, and a 5mm crochet hook, as well as one ball of wait for it acrylic yarn, which today I'll be using the Joann's brand Big Twist Value Yarn. To start off this tutorial, you'll need to use your 5mm crochet hook. So first we're going to begin to create our magic circle. So you want to lay your hand flat, turn it facing you, put your yarn on your hand like this. Grab it with your thumb and your pointer. Now what you'll want to do is wrap it around one full time. Now with this piece you just wrapped around, it should look something like this. You're going to grab the piece you just wrapped around, put it through this piece one full time, grab your hook, pull through, and chain two. 1, 2. So now what you'll want to do is place 12 double crochets into this magic circle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 11, 12. It should look something like this so far. Now, with this hanging yarn, you want to pull it to tighten your circle. So now it should look something like this. So now what you'll want to do is you'll want to go into the very first double crochet that you created, not the chain two, but the double crochet, a slip stitch. Tighten that, chain two, and now you'll want to go into that double crochet that we just slip stitched in with 2 double crochets. 1, 2. Now you'll want to go into the next stitch with 2 double crochets. 1, 2. 2 double crochets in the next stitch. 1, 2. And you'll want to repeat that all the way around. Again, 2 double crochets in each stitch. Once you've completed row 2, you want to slip stitch into the first very double crochet that you did in row 2, not the chain 2. So slip stitch into that double crochet. For the third row, chain 2, so 1, 2, go into that double crochet that you just slip stitched in with 2 double crochets. 1, 2. Then the next stitch, 1 double crochet. Then the next stitch, 2 double crochets. Next stitch, 1. Next stitch, 2. Next stitch, 1. And you want to repeat that, going around, alternating between 2 stitches and then 1 stitch all the way around. Once you completed your third row, it should look something like this. Slip stitch into that very first double crochet that you did, going around, tighten that, chain 2. So now going back into that very first double crochet you did on that previous round, you're gonna go in it with 1 double crochet. So 1, go into the next stitch, 1 double crochet. Then that next stitch, 2 double crochet. So 1, 2. So then next stitch, 1, next stitch, 1, next stitch, 2 double crochet. Again, next stitch, 1, next stitch, 1, then next stitch, 2 double crochet. You'll want to repeat that going all the way around. So 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2. And repeat that going all the way around. This is what your 4th round should look like so far. Now, you want to go into that first double crochet you did going on that round, the slip stitch, chain 2, 1, 2. Now go back into that same exact stitch with a double crochet, next stitch, double crochet, next stitch, double crochet. So 1 double crochet in each stitch, next stitch, double crochet. So that's the 4th stitch with the 1 double crochet, and the 5th stitch with 1 double crochet. Now when you get to that 6th stitch, you want to put 2 double crochets in that stitch. So 1, again, go back into that same exact stitch, 2. Then you're gonna do next 5 stitches with 1 double crochet in it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then that 6th stitch, 2 double crochets in that stitch. Then you want to repeat that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in that 6th stitch, double crochet, 2 double crochets, my apologies. You're going to repeat that all the way around. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stitch, 2 double crochets, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stitch, 2 double crochets, and repeat that all the way around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the 6th stitch, 2 double crochets. Now that you went all the way around, this is what it will look like so far. Now, slip stitch into that very first double crochet that you did going on that round. Chain 2, 1, 2. Now you want to do 1 double crochet in that stitch, 1 double crochet in the next 9 stitches. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So you're going to double crochet 10 stitches around, across or around, however you want to say it. And that 11th stitch, 2 double crochet. So now you're going to do 1 double crochet in the next 10 stitches. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That 11th stitch, 2 double crochet. You want to repeat that all the way around. So 10 stitches with 1 double crochet in each stitch, and that 11th stitch, 2 double crochets in that stitch. You want to repeat that all the way around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're gonna, at the end, you're gonna have 2 more stitches left. You're gonna do 2 stitches into that 11 stitch, and then you're just gonna put 1 double crochet in that very last stitch. So now you should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rounds. For every round after this, there won't be any more increases. So for each round after this, you're just going to every last stitch with a single crochet. So again, to start each round, put your needle through the very first double crochet that you did on the previous round, slip stitch through that, tighten that, chain 2, go into the very first double crochet on that round, the double crochet. Now you're going to double crochet all the way around with no more increases or decreases for an additional 7 rows. So in total, starting from the very first row, we did the magic loop with the 12 double crochets in it, to all the way down, you should have a total of 13 rows. So you'll have 6 increased rows, 7 rows with no increases at all, altogether equaling 13 rows. So I will come back once I have 13 rows completed. Once you finish your 13 rows, it should look something like this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. It should look something like this. You will have a seam on the back, which is no biggie because it's the back. Clothes have seams. Okay, if your hat has a seam. But now, to start the ruffles, what you'll want to do, you want to slip stitch into that very first double crochet, chain 1 this time, and you want to put 4 double crochets into this single stitch right here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Your next stitch, you want to put 4 double crochets. So 1, 2, 3, go back in there, 4. Next stitch, 1, 2, 3, 4. Another stitch, 1, 2, 3, 4. You want to do that all the way around, going into each stitch with 4 double crochet stitches, and it will start to create a ruffle as you go. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Coming up on my very last stitch right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So far, your hat should look something like this. Now we're going to do exactly 1 more row of double crochets. So slip stitch into that very next or very first crochet, double crochet you did going around, chain 1, go back into that same stitch with a double crochet. Now this last row of double crochets, you won't need to do any increase or decrease, so you can just literally go in every stitch with 1 double crochet going around. And I will get back to y'all once I am completed with this row of double crochets. So again, go in every stitch with a double crochet. This row, you do not need to do any type of increasing. So I'm coming up on my last 3 double crochet stitches. So 1, 2, 3. We have exactly 1 more row to do, which is last row would be single crochet stitches. So we're going to slip stitch into that double crochet, chain 1. Now for single crochet, we're going to switch to our 5mm crochet hook. So double crocheting, we were using a 5.5mm hook. Now we're going to switch to our 5mm crochet hook. And we're just going to go all the way around with a single crochet. This will help give the ruffles some form and keep them to stay in place. Because right now they're like a little wobbly and it could like change its shape. So by doing a single crochet row, this will help us be able to keep our ruffles stay in shape. So we're just going to go all the way around with a single crochet row, and once we're done, I will get back. So I'm coming up on the end of my single crochet row. I'm at the end. Now I'm going to slip stitch into this next upcoming single crochet, which will be the first single crochet we did going around. So I just slip stitch. Now I'm going to make a chain, tighten it. That's where your scissors come in. Cut your work. Pull that completely through. Now we're going to hide our ends with a tapestry needle, which is very simple. So I just roll it, fold it in half, and then put it through the needle like that. So now what we're going to do, we're going to go through the first 4 to 8 stitches going down. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I think 4 is enough. Let me do like 1 more. 5. So I just did 5. Pull through. Cut your work. Now we're gonna go on the inside with this yarn we used to create our magic circle. Put it through the needle. And like I'm literally just going to go, so whatever stitch is right next to it, go through there. And I'm just literally gonna just keep going straight up for a few stitches. So I literally just went straight. So that's about 1, 2, I went up until the 3rd row. Cut your work. Stitch a little dell. And your hat is complete. It should look something like this. Ooh. This. Yay. So y'all, thank you for joining my community, my crochet community that I'm trying to build. I have a lot more tutorials to come. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. And yeah, thank you all for watching my tutorial. Bye-bye.